Walter Bishop Jr., right. I had a dream about Walter Bishop Jr. the other night, as a matter of fact. And he appeared to me in sort of like what would be, I don't know if you've ever had any dreams where you may see somebody that you know, but they look a little bit different, but you still know it's them. I don't know if you've ever had that experience or not. Right, so he was in my dream, that it was him, you know. And anyway, Walter Bishop's father was in the music business. I can't recall whether he played drums or, I think he played drums. And anyway, he played with a lot of the New York musicians, senior. And then Walter Bishop Jr., he lived downtown in Harlem, but he used to come up on the Hill. So he hung out with us on the Hill, hung out with Arthur Taylor, myself, Lola. He came up and he would, Andy Kirk. So the Hill was sort of the place to be, you know. You just got on the subway, came up on the Hill, walked around the area, and you'd run into somebody, you know, you run into somebody, one of us hanging around or sitting on the bench, and you know. So Walter Bishop was a very, also, of course, gifted musicians, who was one of the first people to transcribe and keep the bop thing going, because a lot of people weren't into bop, but Walter Bishop was a very strong bebop pianist, and he formed a bridge, actually, between guys that were just learning to play, you know, like Bud Powell, you know, learning Bud Powell. So Bishop was very important, and as you know, he played with Charlie Parker for a long time. And he was a very important musician at that time, and we lost him, of course, recently. It's too bad. But I hope the history books remember him, you know.